Hi. Today, I'm going to show you a neighborhood that has all of the amenities of a large urban area, but you can also ride your bike or walk to the beach. Today, I'm going to tell you about Detroit Shoreway and the Gordon Square Arts District. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Renaud and I make videos about all things Cleveland. So if you don't want to miss out on any of my videos, I would appreciate it if you would tap that bell and hit the like button. Okay, let's get started. Today I am going to tell you about a neighborhood that is one of my favorites. I love working with buyers who are looking to move close to downtown, but they don't really want to be downtown. They also want to be close to Edgewater Beach. And this neighborhood is the Detroit Shoreway neighborhood. And I've done a video on the Detroit Shoreway neighborhood before. So today I want to really focus in on the Gordon Square Arts District. And in my other video, Detroit Shoreway is a pretty large neighborhood. It starts at West 45th Street, which is right after Ohio City ends. So right around West 45th Street. And it goes all the way west to about West 85th Street. And it's as south as the Clark Avenue, and it goes all the way north up to the Edgewater Beach. So it's a pretty big neighborhood. And within that neighborhood, there's different little sub-neighborhoods. And the Gordon Square Art District and Battery Park is also connected within there. It's all within walking distance, is the area that I'm going to focus on today. And the Gordon Square Arts District is really only 7 blocks. But there's a ton packed into these 7 blocks. And if you're lucky enough to live in one of the surrounding houses or the up and coming new townhouse projects, if you're lucky enough to live within walking distance of the Gordon Square Arts District, you're lucky. So let's get going. The best part about living in this area, to me, because I love the water, and if you've seen any of my other videos, I usually try to be on the water as much as possible. If you're living in right around that Gordon Square Art District, you are in walking distance or riding your bike to Edgewater Beach. And Edgewater Beach recently, a few years ago, got taken over by the Cleveland Metro Park System, and they've cleaned it up. I have a picture up here of the new pavilion that they've built. Obviously not this summer because it's the pandemic, but most summers they do Thursday nights. They'll bring in a band, they'll have food trucks, and it's just so much fun. The beach is really clean, and you have beautiful views of the Cleveland skyline. And they've built walking paths. So if you're living, it's kind of like a hill, you have to go down, but there's lots of paths. There's a couple paths where you can take, and you just get on your bike, you just walk, and you're down there at the beach. It's phenomenal. So, some of the other neighborhoods like Ohio City or Tremont, they're not that close. So to me, that's the biggest reason to live in the Gordon Square area, is the access to the water. The next best thing about the Gordon Square Arts District is, it's an arts district. It holds the 78th Street Art Studios, which is a big building, and a bunch of artists have their studios there. And on the third Friday of every month, it's open to the public, and you can go in, and the artists are there. You can talk with them. You can see their work. My friend Sean Kinley, if you're watching, he has a place up there. We love his art, and I need to get some. He does a lot of Cleveland sports. He's real vibrant colors. He'll do the Cleveland skyline. He'll do the Cavs, the Browns. He's a neighbor of ours up at Bay Point, which I've done up in Marblehead. I've done a video on that. He's a neighbor of ours up there. So he also does a lot of, he did the Marblehead Lighthouse. I saw he did the entrance to Bay Point, which I think I need to get. So you need to check out the 78th Street Art Studios. Gordon Square Arts District also has the Cleveland Public Theater. And this is a theater that does mostly like indie sort of projects. So if you're looking to go see Wicked or Mamma Mia or some one of those Broadway shows, you're probably going to want to head towards Playhouse Square in downtown Cleveland. And not that that's not awesome. Love those. But if you're looking for some more, indie, authentic, original sort of productions, Cleveland Public Theater is where you want to go. They also have a bunch of programs for every single age, workshops and such. So great place. And they also have a movie theater. The Capitol Theater is a standard movie theater. They sell beverages. You can get yourself a glass of wine or a cocktail or a beer or just a soda and see a new release. So that is a great option too, to walk to a movie theater. Where can you do that? So the arts in this area are absolutely phenomenal. Okay, what else do I like about Gordon Square? The shopping. You could just walk up and down Detroit and this within a couple blocks of West 65th Street. There's all kinds of boutiques. There's a couple leather stores, and I brought my Christmas present to show you. You can see it. It's a found bag. I've been in love with these bags. This leather is so thick. It's a Cleveland company. The leather's so thick. And my husband was nice enough to get me one for Christmas, so I'm so excited. So lots of shopping, pretty much for anything that you're looking for. So the shops are amazing. What else? Restaurants, all kinds of restaurants. Unfortunately, with the pandemic, some of them have not survived, but many of them are still up and going and doing well. You can pretty much find anything, any kind of ethnicity. There's Irish. You get to Stone Mad, which is right down West 65th Street, and it's a beautiful place. The outdoor patio, all the bricks came from Ireland. It's just a stunning, stunning building. Inside, the chandeliers are like those, like the glass Chihuly. I don't know if you're familiar with that artist. They're absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely love Stone Mad. And when I was filming, I drove by it because I wanted to get a shot of it. And a beer truck was right in front of Stone Mad. So you might get to see, I think I did get the outdoor patio. So one of my favorite spots. I used to own a tutoring company, and we employed a lot of Cleveland public school teachers, and we always had our end of the year appreciation party at Stone Mad, and it was outside and it was always fun. They treated us really, really well. So Stone Mad, one of my favorites. You can get Mexican at Blue Habanero, happens to be one of my husband's clients. Awesome Mexican food, really authentic. Let's see, Vietnamese, Puerto Rican, the pizza, Il Rayon, which I've not been. My kids say it's their favorite pizza ever, and every time I go, I'm in the neighborhood, it's not open yet. So Il Rayon is supposed to be one of the best pizzas, and I will get there, I swear. So the restaurants are to die for. Also, if you're looking for a night out on the town, there's plenty of bars, and most of these restaurants, you know, that serve awesome food also double as some nightlife. Some of my favorite places is the Happy Dog. It's just traditional. I don't think it's been open either. And, you know, they serve hot dogs, really cool things, but I've seen bands play there. It's just a really cool old-fashioned Cleveland bar. Another unique place is Brew Nuts, which is right on the corner of West 65th and Detroit. Where can you get authentic, quirky donuts and a beer? Brew Nuts. I've actually never had their donuts, but I'm gonna have to give them a try. Also cool place is right across the street from that is the Super Eclectic Pinball Parlor. Now that place I've been to, and that's fun. You can play with their pinballs machine. I was talking to the owner a couple years ago, and he says, I think the pinballs were for sale, and they get the pinball machines and they fix them up, and then they let people play them, and you can also buy them, and there's like, you know, buy and sell them. They bring more in, and you could play the pinball machines. It was a really fun place to hang out for a couple hours. And the last thing I love about the Gordon Square area is the housing. You get a mix. You know, if you're looking for a traditional home, you can find that. You can find a 4-bedroom, you know, old-fashioned Victorian that's been rehabbed with all the modern conveniences, with a backyard, you know, everything that you're looking for in a home. Or you can buy a brand new construction. There's a lot of new townhomes going in and around the area, you know, just as close to the Edgewater, you know, and then you have the convenience. You're going to have an attached 2-car garage and a rooftop deck. Yep, a rooftop deck. And the best part is most of these rooftop decks in this little area, not only do they overlook downtown Cleveland, they also overlook the lake. So that's one thing you're really not going to get in Tremont or Ohio City, is a view of both the lake and downtown. Some areas you might, but for the most part, not really. So those are all the things I really love about the Detroit Shoreway area, and especially right around that Gordon Square area. I also didn't mention Battery Park. Battery Park is this big building with a big chimney sticking out. It says Battery Park on it. And you can see it from the Shoreway, and inside there's a brewery, Terrestrial Brewing, which is really cool. And surrounding Battery Park is a park. And there's a lot of these newer construction townhomes, which is really cool because you can walk around, get to go to the brewery. Just up the street is Detroit with all those shops, restaurants, and bars. So that's another area. So right around the Battery Park, or just in the other vicinity that's not quite Battery Park. And whenever I work with a buyer who's dying to live in Ohio City or Tremont, I always suggest that they go to look at a few properties in the Gordon Square area. And just because I like it better, I feel safer. You have people walking around. When I was filming this just last week, it was a sunny day, believe it or not, although it's sunny today too. And, people were riding bikes. And this is January, people were walking their dogs. People were out and about. So I love it. And I hope you do too. So here we go to check out the Gordon Square area and Edgewater. I hope you like it. hope you liked this video, and if you'd like to see any properties in the area, you know what to do and where to find me right here. And please come back again. Thanks.